Don't skimp on the bourbon. Hello, I'm going to show you how to make bourbon balls. The very first time I tried these 2-bite confections, which is the perfect marriage between bourbon and dark chocolate, was when I was at my best friend's house. Her sister would make these every year, and of course I would have to taste a few. And nope, I wasn't 21, but that just made it even more special. Let's get started. So I roasted my pecans. I placed them on a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. I put them in the oven at 325 for about 3 to 5 minutes to get them nice and toasted. So we need our food processor. We're gonna put our vanilla wafers inside, and we're gonna process them up. I used 44 vanilla wafers, so I know that this is gonna be 2 cups. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add my toasted pecans. You wanna process this until you get a fine powder. Perfect. So now you wanna use a large mixing bowl. You wanna transfer your mixture into the bowl. Now we're gonna add a 1/2 cup of bourbon. I love this bourbon. It's from a small distillery in Evanston, Illinois. It's been around since 2011. And what I love about this bourbon is it has wonderful caramel notes. I love them in my bourbon balls. But you can use your favorite bourbon. So I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup. Don't skimp on the bourbon. I love vanilla, so I like to add a little splash of that. This vanilla is my private labeled vanilla, and it's been aged in a wet cognac barrel for 30 days. It's got some wonderful citrus, candied fruit notes with some spices. We're gonna put our corn syrup in the mixture. We wanna add our confectioner's sugar and our cocoa powder. This cocoa powder is Dutch processed. Now we just mix it together until it's good and combined. Oh, it smells so good. The bourbon and the chocolate and the roasted pecans, it's very aromatic. So this is what your mixture will look like. If it's too dry, you can always add a few more drops of bourbon. So I take about a tablespoonful and I just roll it into a ball. To me, that's the perfect size. And these are perfectly moistened by the bourbon. Okay, now we're gonna prepare our mixture so that we can roll our balls. So I've put my confectioner's sugar in my little sieve. I'm gonna sift out all the bumps. We don't want our sugar to be clumpy. Get your mixing bowl. You wanna add your cocoa powder. Put your confectioner's sugar in the bowl. Now we're gonna mix this really well. Okay, so your mixture should look just like that. Now I'm gonna start rolling the bourbon balls. You just wanna coat them evenly. And if you're not a big fan of bourbon, you can substitute rum for the bourbon, and they're just as good. Then when you're about to serve them, I like to get the little mini paper cups and put each one in a cup. All right, gotta taste these. Oh, these are delicious. They're really nice and moist. The chocolate and the pecans and the bourbon, just a great combination. The first time I've had these was around the Christmas holiday, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I make these year round. They're that good. I hope you make these at home. Thank you for watching. And follow me on social media at Blame It on Biscotti, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more recipes and tips.